What's up guys, this is Deb Gaming here and welcome back to this walkthrough of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on realistic difficulty. We're going to do Mission 4 Provocation, but before we do so, if you haven't seen any of the previous videos, the link will be in the description to the playlist, but I'm just going to quickly show you my loadout. Assault rifle is obvious, you don't want a shotgun or a sniper rifle or anything like that. Assault rifle is the best, obviously. Not that you're going to be using your gun very much during the playthrough anyway, and you can put whatever attachments you want on it, but high caliber is the last thing you unlock for your gun, and as you can see it does more damage when you do headshots, so that's definitely worth putting on. Secondary is a rocket launcher, because why would you have a pistol on realistic? That's just stupid. We have EMPs for obviously taking out the robots, or for a few seconds anyway. I also have a class with stun grenades as well. And for the tactical rig, we have sensory buffer, which reduces the amount of shock from flashbangs and explosives, and the amount of damage from explosives as well, which doesn't really matter because it's still going to kill you anyway. And the second thing is repulsor armor, which is the last thing you unlock again, and as you can see by reading that, it repels grenades and rockets. So basically you have a shield, an invisible shield around you, and anything that comes within like 5 feet, 10 feet, it'll just get bounced off and go somewhere else. So this mission is going to be a mix of robots and humans, mainly robots. So equipping the EMP class would be recommended. But obviously you don't have to if you don't want to. And also, as I've said in the previous missions, I am level 20. And that would be recommended, but it's not necessary. Obviously you can play through the entire game just playing as the Chaos ability set, but when you're level 20 you're able to switch between each of the 3 sets during the mission. So what we're going to do once we're finally able to skip the cutscene, which I couldn't do for that first one. I guess that was just the general load-in screen, so I couldn't skip that. But once we do what we're going to do when we first load straight into the game is move to the right and duck, because you will get killed straight away if you don't. As you'll see in a second. Duck. Oh, I was playing zombies, so my buttons are switched again. Switch to tactical. It's going to be a lot easier, because tactical makes the duck your thumbstick, your right thumbstick. Okay, so starting off we have a bunch of humans, but in the next section it will be robots. So there's one person in there. There is an explosive behind him which you can shoot if you want to, instead of trying to kill him normally with bullets. Then you got a bunch of enemies, as you saw just now down there, but you do have, as you can see, 3 teammates with you, so just let them do most of the work. We also have further down in that area there is a heavily armoured guy as well, so just watch out for that. Oh, okay, there are some robots in this area, but again, let your teammates do most of the work. Oh, yeah, there we go, you're dead. Anyone else? Anyone else? No, cool. So let's slowly move up. We're going to go into this middle building. In a second, simply because We're gonna get some... Is that the heavily armored guy? No. Let's move to the right. There we go, take out a couple there. Cool, he's gone. And there was one more around there, wasn't there? Whoa. Yeah, sometimes you can be lucky and the enemies will miss, but it is a rare chance that that will happen. So yeah, don't seem to be any enemies, so we're going to go straight into the middle building, upstairs. So we got loads of cover, a few more enemies spawn, and there's the heavily armoured guy right there. So when you're in this building, he cannot touch you. Well, obviously, if you're staying behind here, he won't touch you because he can't see you. So let's wait for our ability to charge again, and we can take out a couple more enemies. Obviously, like the beginning of mission 2, we're going to leave the heavily armoured dude till last. Not that we need to, because I don't think these guys will probably bother us since we're up in this building, but you know, it's less of a risk if we leave it till last. So and again, if you're not level 20, then for this guy you want to pop off a few shots when he's not looking at you, then quickly duck back down, because he will turn around straight away, and then just keep repeating. But if you are level 20, which if you're not by now, you should be close, maybe like level 18 or 19, we're going to use the terminal breakdown ability in the control section, and that will actually disable his movement and get him distracted for like 5 seconds, which is enough time to put in a full clip of ammo. Well, this is an extended mags ammo, so definitely a normal full clip. So I think we might be done with the regular enemies. I don't seem to be locking on at all, so let's change over to terminal breakdown. Get this ready. There we go. And just stop putting in bullets. And as soon as that icon appears again, the effect is worn off, so drop back down straight away. And this should kill him. There we go. Very handy. Especially since we're going to be fighting another one of those guys in the next section. Well, no, it's not the next section, but it's in a section coming up. Probably about halfway through the level. Maybe 2/3. Okay, there's going to be a turret that pops out of this window. Is that even a window? No, out of that window. Yeah, you can see my reticle highlighting on the enemy. So yeah, there's going to be a turret there, and out of the other window there's going to be a human. So obviously duck down behind, and leave your enemies, your friendlies, to take it out, or you know, you can hijack it if you have the ability, or you can just stay behind cover and shoot it, and you should be fine. Whatever you want to do. Just move up to make it spawn, along with some enemies on the side. There it is. And let's just hijack it since we have the ability. There we go. And you're completely safe in this invisibility mode, as I'm sure you're aware, because you turn invisible so no one can see you. Oh, got that guy just there. And that's all we can kill, so just press X to get out of it and you'll instantly destroy the sentry gun. Very handy. If you have EMP grenades equipped, then obviously you can throw that and that'll disable it for a few seconds. It won't kill it. I mean, you can't kill it as a robot, but you know what I mean. You can't destroy it. Whoa. That was my fault. I just froze up there for no reason. Nearly got myself killed. But yeah, you can throw a grenade, EMP, and then just start shooting at it. Oh, there goes a grenade that someone just tried to throw at me. Cool. I think they've got them all. We're clear. It's going to be another... There's an armory and a max ammo crate thing there if you want to reload. Even though you shouldn't need to, because obviously we reloaded just now. But here we're going to have a bunch of humans to start with. So have your ability ready. Your Sonic AP. And bam, there goes like 6 enemies. And that didn't work. Every time you can see the grenade icon appear on your screen, it means that it is close enough to kill you. Even if you're not standing inside that red circle, it will kill you. So just be wary of that, because I have been killed a few times. Idiot. So yeah, let's move on. Now there's going to be... Can I... Oh, okay. I saw that guy pop out. I thought he might be friendly, but no, I was able to lock onto him, so that's good. So there's a cave right there. That's what we're going to go into. And this is where there's going to be humans and and robots. I mean, there was a few... Oh, damn it. That was my fault. I forgot about those two. There is 2 in the cave, as you saw. Don't know why I'm doing that. So let's repeat this. Get it ready, and boom. There goes those enemies. Okay, if you've got good aim, unlike me, you will be able to take out a couple of those enemies on top as well with your gun as they're running out. But as I said in the previous video, my aim is terrible. So that's why I use abilities a lot more than my gun. Obviously it's because it's safer, but also because my aim is terrible. And I cannot get headshots that well. Unless they don't notice me and I'm able to aim at them. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. I think we're all good. So onto these 2. Now we've got our ability charge, we can just go boom. And he's dead. And that guy went round the other side of the cave, which is where we're going to go. Duck down. And he shouldn't be able to be seen. Right, you can pick off this guy. Okay, he dropped down, but this guy in the window can be picked off as well if he doesn't drop down as well. Then we're pretty safe up here. If you just keep ducking down behind this rock, there's a couple of robots that will come towards you. So you may want to switch to your robot killing ability, the adaptive immolation, and use that for your... Boom. Did I miss him? Yes, I did. I got someone else apparently. Oh, was it the turret? No, that's still going. Okay, so this robot's still here. Oh, and he just jumped up. No, he didn't. I'm sure I saw a shadow there. My teammates must have killed him. Okay, so what we're going to do now is move up slowly. I mean, it's pretty obvious, really. As I keep saying in all these videos, take your time. That is the biggest tip you can have. Oh wait, that's another heavily armoured guy. I forgot about that, that's why I couldn't hit him. So if it's not... already been taken out, you could obviously hack that turret and put a few shots into him before he destroys the turret. But if not, just do what I'm doing. And as always, the enemies, your teammates will obviously put a few shots into him, but they're not going to be able to do all the work. You will have to do some yourself. And yeah, it takes a while to kill him, so don't worry. Let's actually move forward a bit. Oh, yeah. There's a gap here, so watch out. Forgot about that. You can come over to this side and jump up. Where is he? Up there, jump down. Go on. Oh, that'll do. Big open platform. Should die now. There we go. You'll be able to hear it because of the big ding. I guess it's his helmet coming off. Oh yeah, there's a resupply there and there's a collectible just there. I said this in the previous videos, if I get close to a collectible, I'll point it out, but I'm not going to be showing you all of them because I'm just not going to remember where they all are. But, oh. Hopefully you'll be good with just a few per level, if I remember them. Let's just wait for this to charge up, the adaptive immolation, and that should take out all the robots. Okay, my teammates already taken them out, but if they hadn't already, the adaptive immolation would have, because they were standing right up next to each other. So, in this next area, we're going to be attacked by robots, humans, and drones. Oh, and a heavily armoured guy. So, as soon as we get in, we're going to go behind cover, just to the right here. They should start spawning. Yep, here comes a drone. So obviously you can just stay behind here and let your teammates do most of the work. But we're gonna pop out and nope. I was gonna say pop out and take control of the drone, but it's around that corner somewhere. And again, the yellow markers that appear over the enemy's heads means that they are shooting at you. The orange markers just mean that they are shooting. There is another collectible actually just around here. Oh, I completely missed that. How am I? Oh, I'm using the wrong ability, that's why. There we go. Oh, this one has a rocket launcher. I did not know that. That's nice. Of course, it's completely useless doing this because the enemies aren't actually going to spawn until you move forward. So it's quite useless doing that unless you can get, take control of the. That's what we want. Yeah, if you can take control of the drone straight away, as soon as everything spawns, then it's worth taking. But it's a bit pointless if you wait to the end, as I did. And if you go down that way, enemies will spawn as well. So, yeah, just follow your teammates. Your teammates go around to the left, so you go around to the left. And you should be safe. Was that an enemy that dropped down in front of me? So we've got more humans and robots. That's what this whole section is. Humans and robots. Oh, and some drones. Obviously, you can throw a EMP to take care of the drones if you would like to. So you don't have to risk going out of cover and getting killed. Take care of him. Okay, Okay, there's another drone up there. 2 drones and a couple of robots. No, that's a teammate. And there's more than a couple of robots. I see you. And you did. Cool, nothing more has spawned, so... Oh no, we got this guy here. Never mind. So there's a few there. When you get to about here, in human form obviously, the heavily armored guy is going to jump out this window. So obviously stay behind, run back behind this set of crates, and you should be safe. But also, when you get to here, the enemies on this side of the area will start spawning as well. They won't come towards you, but they will be standing on top of these crates shooting at you. And you shouldn't have too much of a problem with them. I don't think I ever got killed by them on my first run through, but you know, just be, you know, wary that they're there. So we go around, and yeah, you can see they've already started spawning. There's a shield guy, which we might as well take out straight away. Bam. Here comes a robot. Wait for him to get killed. He's down. Look, you can see right at the very back there. They're starting to spawn. So when you move forward, here comes the heavily armored guy. Back behind here, obviously use your ability to power him down. If you have it, if not, you know, do what I've been saying with all of these guys, just wait for him to turn around and pop a couple of shots, get back behind cover. Wait for him to turn around, a couple of more shots, get back behind cover. If you don't have this ability, that is the only real method to be able to take him out. Which is quite annoying. I don't know why he's going all the way back there. That never happened the first time. He came around here. Okay, so let's take out these humans. The annoying thing with this, he's gone somewhere. And if I make one wrong move, he's gonna kill me straight away. Hopefully he isn't coming out from behind us. I don't think that would happen, but we might even just be able to run straight through there, but I don't really want to risk it. Oh, there he is, yeah, see, he came out from behind. So there we go, my teammates are shooting at him. So they keep him distracted mostly, but he will turn and come towards you if you're not careful. Even though you've got like 10 guys with you. That was my fault. Should have killed him if I was actually doing all headshots, but I wasn't, so it didn't kill him completely. So through here we're going to have more robots, but we're also going to have one of those smaller robots, but no, not the biggest robots with the rockets and machine guns that you have to shoot the bottom of. One of those. I don't know what they're called. So get out back behind here, grab your adaptive immolation, and there's like 4 robots standing right next to each other. So that should take, okay, it didn't take them all out, but it took most of them out, which is obviously what we want. There's going to be more down there, as you can see. If you're not quick enough, they will jump up to the edge of this platform. And this guy, you can obviously just shoot him normally, but that is why we have a rocket launcher, so we don't have to do that. They do provide you with a rocket launcher somewhere, as they always do when these big robots show up, but I don't know where that is. Well, we got a few humans. And you go bye-bye. So through here we're going to have just robots in here. Both the regular robots, well no, we're going to have a few humans, but it's mainly robots. We got the regular robots, we have the little tank robots, whatever they're called, and we're also going to have the red, more reddish coloured robots, these guys, that do the side, I don't know, dash, which can be pretty annoying because they'll dash out your way and then pop back around cover straight away and kill you. They're pretty annoying. And we also have a heavily armoured guy. I don't know if I mentioned that, but now I know, because when I first played through this, what? Yeah, the red guys are also a lot more accurate than the regular guys. Forgot to mention that. Come on. Ah, that's 2, whatever. I wanted to get all 3, but 2 will do. Yeah, so the red guys are more accurate than the regular black guys, apparently. Yeah, so when I first played through this on realistic, I had no idea that the terminal breakdown actually worked against that heavily armoured guy, and I got stuck in this section for so long, and I just rage quit and then came back later. Thankfully I was saved by a checkpoint, which I'll show you later once we've killed all the enemies, because obviously I don't want to risk dying. So yeah, if you stay up here for the first bit, you should be pretty safe. And when we drop down here and go around this corner, there's going to be one robot and one of the tanks, the mini tank things. So obviously take out the tank first, because that's got rockets. That is bad news. Got the tank there, and whoa, and here comes the heavily armoured guy. Whoa, I did not know he was already there. I'm pretty sure he spawned later for me. Okay, I did not know that. He either spawned later or he was stuck against a wall. Because I'm sure that's not good. I'm sure he wasn't there before. Okay, so now that he's actually spawned, let's jump back up here. Switch to our terminal breakdown. And wait for him to come around that corner. Now he will jump up here, so you want to be careful. Obviously there's another teammate there distracting him, so he's not coming after us, but if there wasn't another teammate, he would be coming up towards us. Wait, is that 2 of them? I did not notice that. I'm sure there was only 1 the first time. My teammates must have taken the other one out in my first playthrough. Okay, I did not know that. It's pretty nice that this ability actually charges up pretty quickly. Where is that guy gone? Oh, there he is. No, that's just a regular enemy. A regular robot, okay. So it was just one heavily armoured person then. By the way he was moving, it looked like it was a another heavily armoured guy. But it's not. Okay, we're good. So as you saw earlier, Hendrix is completely fine. He can take a rocket to the face and be absolutely fine. When you're going through these levels, well, there's a robot down there. Yeah, he can't actually die. Until when you're supposed to be defending him, then I think he can die. Or at least in the level Sandcastle, when you're with Kane, she can die when you're supposed to be defending her. Okay, where did that robot go? Get rid of that tank. Whoa. There he is. Maybe that was another one, but obviously if you don't want to wait for your ability to charge up and use your EMP to take him out. But I think we should be safe for now. Come around here, there's usually a couple of guys just out here, but they may have died already. Yeah, they have, because we took so long to get here. But normally there's a couple of guys. One comes out of there, and there's usually another one that's here. And yeah, with this checkpoint that I was talking about earlier, where I rage quit, because I was getting attacked, I jumped up on these boxes, and the checkpoint is on this staircase. And with me jumping on that box, it triggered the checkpoint, and there is a robot just on top of here. Oh, whoa, damn it. Oh, I did get him, but he still managed to kill me. Oh, wait, no. Let's get out of there quick. So yeah, there was a checkpoint, and it still managed to trigger, even though I wasn't on the staircase. Which is pretty annoying, because every time I respawned, I had to quickly... Can you please lock onto him? Thank you. When I respawned, I had to quickly... Well, I didn't have to kill the guy, but I always killed the guy quickly with my adaptive immolation and dropped down out of the way. And I was safe, but then that heavily armoured guy was standing... Whoa, I forgot about that. The heavily armoured guy was like... Why didn't that kill him? He was standing up against that wall that I was just at. Like, stuck for a few seconds, and he hadn't noticed me.